Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tatianna Anesa. I am so excited, okay, because it is officially Libra season, and if you are a Libra, happy early birthday to you. I have my Libra earrings in. My birthday's coming up October 8th. I'm feeling the fall vibes. It's starting to get really chilly outside, just a little bit, but I am so excited. This is my favorite time of year. I'm just so excited. And I'm also excited for today's video because we're gonna be doing a purchase or pass video. It's been about 2 weeks since my last one. You guys love these purchase or pass videos. I love filming them. We get to talk about all the new makeup releases, if I'm buying, if I think it's worth your coin, and just my thoughts on these new makeup releases. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of new releases, especially holiday releases. So this is mainly a holiday edition purchase or pass. So grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get into the video. By the way, before we get into it, I did pick the giveaway winners from my giveaway. I am gonna announce them in an upcoming video. But yeah, that is gonna be announced sometime this week, just to let you guys know. I'm really excited about it. Okay, so we are gonna dive right in. I'm so excited for this. So let's talk about this release right here that Glamlite has teased. So when this video goes up, they probably have already shown the palette. I'll probably include a clip here. I won't know how it looks because I'm filming this the day before they say the palette is going to be revealed. But Glamlite is collabing with Barbie. I am actually really excited to see what they do with this collection. Right now we know that there is a liquid eyeliner. It's the first product they kind of revealed and showed us. Really excited for that, but I'm more so excited for the palettes. I love Glamlite's formula. I think their formula is amazing. And honestly, I feel like I buy just about every Glamlite palette that comes out because the quality is just unbelievable. I know I'm not going to be disappointed with the palette. So I will be picking this up. I'll put the palette on the screen if this video goes up in time. I don't know. We will see. I know a lot of people probably think this is like more so seems like a summer release, which I do agree, but the new Barbie movie is coming out soon, so I feel like it's still okay timing, if that makes sense. Let's talk about this new palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I honestly cannot decide if I like this palette or not. This palette looks so similar to Novu, and I'm kind of like, since I already have Novu, I don't need this. So a part of me is like, I think I will pass on this palette. I am not a fan of the packaging. I think the packaging is just throwing me off from the color story. I've seen the swatches, like on brand for fall, but the packaging on this palette is just not, I'm not vibing with it. I'm not. So I will be passing on this. I wish we would have seen something a little bit different from after Novu. I feel like we need something else. I kind of wish it was a little bit brighter instead of more muted. It just seems really similar to Novu. So if you have that one, I don't really see a reason to buy this one unless you really like warm tones. I do feel like Novu is kind of more cooler toned, slightly neutral, but this one's more warm. I just think this is too similar to Novu, so I'm gonna pass on this. The palette that I am not passing on is this one right here from Huda Beauty. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't know what to expect with this palette. I just always feel like when Huda comes out with her big palettes, I'm like, how is she gonna top the last one? And honestly, she topped the last one. My all-time favorite palette from Huda is the Naughty Nude palette. I absolutely love this palette, and I didn't think I could love anything more than this one right here. But after seeing this new palette, I'm like, hold on. I think this is gonna be my favorite Huda Beauty palette. And every time she comes out with her big palettes, she gives us a new formula. In this palette, there are two like cream type of formulas that you can use as bases, eyeliners, or whatever you wanna do with that. And I really love this. Like the color story of this is giving fierce, it's giving night out. I love everything about this palette. I love the packaging, I love the shade she chose. I did see swatches, like people have already have videos up of this palette, and I'm just in love. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, this palette looks pretty similar to Natasha Denona My Dream palette, but I did see swatches. Babs Beauty, if you guys are not subscribed to Babs Beauty's channel, you're missing out. I freaking love her channel. I love her. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I'm always down to see her reviews. She did review this palette, and she also compared it to the Natasha Denona My Dream palette, and I definitely do think it is It's similar to where like you really don't need both, but if you love Huda, you want more shades and you like the tones in this palette, you want the type of textures that's in the Huda Beauty palette, this is a really good palette to have. I'm picking this up. This is coming out October 3rd, but it will be available for the Sephora sale, so I'm not going to have a review up as soon as this drops. I'm going to get it during the sale because hello, why not? And the Sephora sale is going to be towards the end of October as well. So. Speaking of holiday, Pat McGrath just launched her new holiday collection, and if this is not one of the prettiest holiday collections I've ever seen, I don't know what is. I feel like she literally topped her holiday collection. So this one is gorgeous. Like the blush palettes, I really want to pick that up. I think I'm going to do my research and see if they're new or existing shades. I haven't really been able to look into this, even though this is available now. I really want her holiday palettes. Everybody raves about it. I think personally, though I haven't purchased her holiday palettes, I do think it is a great introduction to the brand and her formula. A lot of her palettes are $125 and you only get like what, 8 shades, maybe 8 or 12 shades. You get so many shades in here for like $70, $80. So I really do want to pick up this palette. I think I definitely will during the Sephora sale. That's why I'm not in a rush. Honestly, y'all, I'm on a no buy. Like, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm on a no buy until the Sephora sale because I know it's coming up. So it's like, why not just wait to get it during the sale? I don't really need to rush out and get it now, especially because the Sephora sale is literally next month. Though I have to wait a whole month, like I can wait, you know? Yeah, I think this is beautiful. I really want to pick up the blush palette. I want to do my research on that though. And then she also came out with Quince, which is really nice, and they're $36. So that's a $36 or $39, which is a really, really good price. I think this collection is just absolutely beautiful, and I do want to pick up one of the blush palettes and then the big holiday palette. Okay, so getting into more holiday releases, this is a really nice set from Pharmacy. This is their Holiday Party Glean Clean Trio. This is $46 and you get 3 limited edition winter fruit scented flavors. I love this formula so much. I love it. The cherry one, I think it was like a BoxyCharm exclusive. I love that one. I tried to make that stretch because it was limited edition and I think exclusive to BoxyCharm, but I am loving the scents in this. Last year when they did this trio, there was like strawberry mint or like just weird combos of fruit. But this is like the basics and like, I'm loving the basics. So we have blueberry burst, tangerine twist, and pear punch. I'm picking this up the first chance that I get. I think this is a great value. It's not full size, but a little bit of this product goes a really long way. It's like an oil once, you know, it kind of like breaks down your makeup, so you really don't need a lot, but I really love this and I think it's a great value for your money. I have this new holiday collection from Morphe. This is giving glam. This is giving more cooler tones. I don't know what it is, but Morphe's collections just don't excite me anymore. I'm not excited about this. I don't feel like I need it. I do feel like it's something that I kind of already have, and I already want to get other palettes. It's just not one that I'm like, I need. Every year for their holiday palettes, I never pick them up because they're never something that I feel like I want or really need. But I do feel like if you love Morphe, then this is just great that they're coming out with another palette. I do love this brush set. I love that these brushes have like bigger and they'll cover more surface area. So I do like that. I love their brush sets. Like I will buy a Morphe brush set any day, anytime, because Morphe's brushes are just so good. And honestly, I would get this brush set like on sale, but it's not something I need to rush out and buy. But this is a cute collection. It's just not for me. Let's talk about Laneige, because Laneige always gives us the best value of sets. So Laneige just brought back their little mini set trio, like their little mini set, which is amazing. Great value, it's $19. You also can like open it up and split it into stocking stuffers because you get, I think 5. Yeah, you get 5 in this set for $19 and they're minis, but these will last you years. I'm not kidding. Like I have about like 6 Laneige big size lip masks and I feel like I haven't made a dent in literally any of them. And I use them literally every single night before bed. Now, speaking of the bigger size, they are bringing back peppermint. Now, this was limited edition last year for holiday and I was so mad. I don't know if y'all remember, but I was so mad that I missed out on it. Sold out at my Sephora, like they never restocked it and I just thought that was it. You would think that peppermint is like a flavor that's like common and they would keep it, but no. So I'm definitely picking this up during the Sephora sale. It's already in my cart. I'm just waiting to press buy for when the sale comes. They also just came out with a new limited edition lip mask, and this is in pumpkin spice. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin spice anything, but if you love pumpkin spice, you're gonna love this. I feel like the formula is just really consistent out of all of them. The only difference between literally all of these masks is the scent and the flavor, which I think is like more of a personal kind of touch, so I will buy it. I do think that the peppermint one though might have like that tingly pepperminty feel, so I'm hoping that one will be really different, but I'm buying that. I'm definitely buying that. Next up, we have this new palette from Urban Decay. This is a collab, another naked palette, but honestly, this one is so different. It's gorgeous. This is what I want to see from Urban Decay. Like if Urban Decay wants to continue doing their OG staple naked palette, fine. Do your naked palette, but give us something different. Give us something that you haven't done before. This is exactly what this person that they've collabed with has done. They gave us naked how they want to see it, which is literally so amazing. I think this palette is gorgeous. I'm not gonna pick it up. I don't need this, but I'm really, really happy to see that they've done something different. And I also think this is a colorful yet wearable palette, especially like if you want to just dabble in a color, or if you love the Urban Decay naked palettes, or if you collect the naked palettes. I think this is a great one, especially because the tones in here are more like jewel toned, but like muted. I think it's absolutely beautiful palette, and this collaboration with Robin is literally so beautiful. Literally my favorite brand for eyeshadow palettes is coming out with their holiday collection soon. Yes, I am talking about Beauty Bay. I kid you not, like I'm wearing Beauty Bay and a Beauty Bay palette on my eyes right now. I love me some Beauty Bay. I will not get enough of Beauty Bay palettes, Beauty Bay anything. I literally love Beauty Bay so much, and I always look forward to their holiday releases, like always. And this palette, though it's not what I expected, oh, I'm getting it though. It is giving Halloween meets grunge. It's not super Halloween, but it's like, okay, this is a good fall palette. I think it's beautiful. It's very different, and I'm loving it. I'm loving that it's like, I can't even really describe it. It's more like grunge. Like I'm getting grunge vibes, but it's like giving slime. Like, I don't know. It's just giving Halloween, but I think this is like their holiday collection. They also kind of tease some other stuff. They tease swatches. They're coming out with liquid shadows. I'm loving the packaging of this palette. It's giving, okay? It's giving neon. It's giving, I need this. You know what I mean? Like, I am obsessed with Beauty Bay. I will be buying this palette. Y'all, I'm not the biggest fan of liquid shadows. Like, I really don't like them. I feel like they crease on the eyes and they like kind of crunch up. So I'm not picking up that. But the palette, I best believe I will be buying. And then not only that, they did come out with a Berries 42 pan palette. So if you are a lover of pink, then this one's for you. When they released their Midnight palette and their green big palette collection, they came out with like a 42 pan palette, and then they also came out with minis. But unfortunately, they didn't come out with a Berries in the big pans like they did for the Midnight palette and the Earthy palette. And I guess people were like, what the heck? Like, why is there not a big one? And I found that very weird that they didn't give us a big version, but now we have it. If you buy this palette, you literally need no other palettes of pink. Like at all. Like you don't need any more pink palettes. This has every single shade of pink that you could imagine. Now, do you need 42 shadows of pink? Like, do I need it? Yes, but like if we're like talking about as a consumer of like someone who loves makeup, you don't really need a 42 pan palette, but I just think if you're eyeing Beauty Bay's palettes, I think the best value for your money is the 42 pan palettes because they're like $25. This new one is $28 though. They think they slick, but $28 is still a really good value for the quality and how much you get in this one palette. Like, I just think the big palettes are just worth your money, and I love the big palettes. I just feel like I just love having options and different shades in them, so I personally just get the big ones. But I'm getting this palette. I'm gonna place another big order. I'm a little sad because I did place an order like 2 weeks ago from Beauty Bay and it got lost. So yeah, they're like kind of like investigating with the carrier, like what happened. But I'm like, Beauty Bay, hello, just ship me my order again. It's clearly lost. It hasn't changed its status since the 12th of September. Like, can we just get on with it, you know? But I love me some Beauty Bay shadows. I feel like the formula is just so amazing, and they have my, like, literally one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas, like, of all time. You guys know how much I love Beauty Bay. I will never ever get enough of it. Let's talk about Made by Mitchell, because this is another brand that honestly I'm just really obsessed with. Like, my obsession for Made by Mitchell and Beauty Bay is just intense. Like, I love it so much. It's to the point where every blush she comes out with, I'm gonna buy it. Every color, I don't care what it is, I will buy it. I will literally buy every single color of blush. Like, I collect blush at this point. It's just crazy. But he just came out with this new collection. It's called the Heartbreak Club collection. I purchased this. So it's 5 new blushes, which is really nice. Or is this, no, it's called the Lonely Hearts collection. Yeah, Lonely Hearts or something, where it's just 5 new blushes. They're really peachy pink. I'm loving the bright pink one. I'm really excited for that. But he has really great bundle deals. I got all 5 of those blushes on his website and the brush for $29. So he has some really good bundles on his site. But I will say, if you want to try Made by Mitchell, I honestly think just get it from Beauty Bay. Though I am having a problem right now with their shipping, I usually don't. It's very rare that I do, but their shipping to the United States is only $5, and their tax is included in the product. So if you see something that's $14 on their site, that already includes the tax, which I really love. But not only that, Made by Mitchell is actually cheaper on Beauty Bay than it is on his site, aside from the special bundles that Made by Mitchell has on his site. Like, his blushes are like very expensive. They're really expensive, but on Beauty Bay, they're cheaper. So I just think Beauty Bay is a better place to buy Made by Mitchell, though not every single product is on Beauty Bay, which does suck. It sucks, but that's my advice. So, okay, so next release I want to talk about is from Melt. This is called the Bad Side Zodiac collection. These are mini eyeshadow palettes. There's no price on this. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. When I first saw this, I thought this was Be Perfect. No, not Be Perfect. I thought this was, what brand is it? Oh my gosh. Oh, BH Cosmetics. I thought this was BH Cosmetics. This does not look like Melt to me. This doesn't look like Melt. I don't know. I feel like if this is I mean, this might be more affordable than like their regular size palettes, which would be really nice. But I am gonna pass on this. I feel like this like type of style, we've seen it a lot. Like, you know, like the Earth, you know, all of that. Even the Zodiac collections, I feel like we've seen so much of that. But yeah, this is gonna be a pass for me. I wanna get into some of these holiday sets that is available at Sephora, because hello, this is like more holiday. We're seeing all the holiday stuff come out. I have this Sephora Favorites Holiday Lip Kit, which I love the Sephora Favorites sets. I feel like they're just such a good value for your money. This right here just has a ton of different brands in here, which I'm thinking about getting myself. There is 2 full size, is that full size? That Charlotte Tilbury is full size. Wow, that is so good. Okay, so there's NARS, Rare Beauty full size. There's Charlotte Tilbury full size. Like, this is like what, 40 something dollars? $45. This is such a good value. Like, even just getting that, like, if you were just to buy a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, it's like 30 something dollars. You're getting a lot for your money for this, because like there's Pat McGrath, there's Too Faced, Urban Decay, Give by Gwen Stefani, NARS. Like, this is such a good value of a set. Definitely want to pick this up. The next Sephora favorite set we have is the must-have set, which I love that they do this. This is really cool. So this is basically all of their like most popular kind of products, which is really nice. This is $54, which, I mean, give or take, if you think it's worth it. So we have Natasha Denona, Fenty, Urban Decay setting spray. We have a full size, it looks like, of the Ilia mascara, and a full size of the KVD eyeliner. Is that a full size? We have a full size of the ABH Brow Freeze. So this is a really good set. There's also some Grande Lash in here as well. These sets are just so good, and I think they're just such a great way to try out these brands. We also have a clean makeup set, which is also nice. We have Say, Caudalie, Ilia, Milk, Rose Ink. There's some really good stuff, okay? One of my favorite sets every year is the perfume sampler sets, because you pay that one flat price. It's like $72 you pay for these, like the sample all of these perfumes, and then you redeem it for the full size at no additional cost. Such a good set. I highly recommend getting this. It's a great gift, a great way to try out different perfumes to see how they last on your skin. I do have this in my Sephora cart to pick up during the sale. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. These are some really good sets, guys, like really good sets. Next release I want to talk about is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is like, if you want a true fall palette, this is your palette right here. This is gorgeous. I really like the Nomad formula, their eyeshadow formula. I was able to try it out. I like it. This is $39, which is pretty, you know, typical Nomad price. But if you love their palettes, then this is a great one. This is absolutely beautiful. There's 15 shades. It's stunning. This is the Hudson Valley palette. ColourPop is collaborating with Hocus Pocus 2. I think this is my favorite one out of all of them. I really think this one definitely does scream Halloween, which is something that we've been wanting to see from them for a really long time. I think this is beautiful. When this comes to Ulta, I definitely will pick up the palette and some of the glosses. Maybe a gloss or two. This isn't something that I'm just like, I need to have it right then and there, like for launch. So this is something I definitely could wait to buy. If I see it in person, I might end up saying I don't want it, you know? Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed chilling out and hanging out with me and just talking about all the new makeup releases. Of course, I know I missed a ton because there's just so many. It's a little bit overwhelming, but I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Everything that I'm wearing will be listed and linked down below in the description if you're curious, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.